All right, see you later. She's taking her dog to a play date. We have such nice neighbors. Hi, I'm Josie, and I live in York. And I have hundreds of reasons why I live in York. But first off, I love it. I love York. I love the people. I love the things that come to town. They're sort of homespun. The markets, trolleys, we don't have now, but we did have. It's friendly. The people are accommodating if you go into a restaurant. The businesses are like other businesses in other towns. However, mostly we have people who are small businesses and on a shoestring themselves.
I'm invested in York because I always felt that if I ever had the opportunity to pay it forward and pay it back to those who were an impact in my life growing up, and also to an impact for the next generation. So I always saw myself as someone who, whenever I came back from college, or would I ever come back to York to work, to live, and saw plenty of opportunities based on the environment and what's going on in the area to really give back and really make an impact. Through my job with the Y, doing marketing and development, I saw that, hey, I can really touch different areas, whether it's sport related, whether it's wellness related, or just helping the community with any needs or things that they need to go on with their lives.
Why aren't more people invested in York? I'm not originally from York, but I've been here for about 5 years now. And after a couple of years, I started to feel like I knew the area, I knew everyone here, and I got bored, probably as many other people do. But once I started getting involved, I found that there was a whole side of York that I'd never seen before. And every time I meet a new person, York changes and becomes a completely new city all over again. And I love that. There are so many opportunities that I think people are missing out of because they're not involved or they don't know where to look. But it's not hard to find. You meet one person and soon you'll meet 50.
You make an investment in something because you expect the investment to grow. And every bit of time and energy and money that I've put into York so far has come back to me at least threefold, and I expect it to continue doing so. I wasn't born here. I moved here quite some time ago, but I've spent more time in York than I have anywhere else in my life. When I first moved here, I didn't know a lot of people. I felt rather isolated. And when I came downtown and got involved in some of the events that were happening, that all changed for me, and I found my tribe again, which hadn't happened for some time. When somebody gives something to you, you want to give them something back. So I started giving back to the city.
A passage that I got from my grandfather, which was each one teach one. And it's sort of like helping those without reaping any benefit or reward, to just help someone and have that next person help the next person. So just to be a sense of inspiration to those who are growing up, whether they're age 5, 6, or 7, or 8 years old, to a 50-year-old, or even to a single mother of 4, to just say, hey, the light is always there at the end of the tunnel, and you can always make good progress in the area.
Oh, my generations, oh my goodness, I'm the 6th one. We always refer to that as the church because that is the first thing that my ancestors built when they moved here back in 1700. My one great uncle had a hat shop and he made hats, and all men wore hats back in those days. Always a nice hat, not a cap, it looks like a football cap. They wore hats and they were attractive. We had a very, very large house, but we were not rich, but it was just a large house because it was built that way, and the families had many children, and we did too.
I think there's a little something for everyone. If you're looking for somewhere to invest, we're happy to have you. But if you're an artisan, the Royal Square District is perfect. If you like finding new places to eat or drink, we're a real hub for restaurants and breweries. There's just always something new popping up. So if you find yourself getting bored, like I did at one time, I just started finding new things to do, and there truly is always something, especially at this time right now. We're just a hub of opportunity.
Started off really with my vinyl parties and throwing events for people, doing concerts in my house, and it has blossomed into starting this pedicab venture, which I'm excited for. And I really want to utilize this as a vehicle for bringing people downtown who don't usually get down here, so that they can experience what I did, all the magic that we've got going on, the events, the First Fridays, to hopefully have the same experience that I did, find the joy in it, find that sense of community, and hopefully they'll start giving back as well, and it'll just keep on growing.